We really tried hard to keep to the core things of God of War, of start off the game for Sons of Sparta, killing a Cyclops, ripping his eye out. You know, we really want to make it feel like right at home for the fans, like right at the very start of the game.
God of War, to this point, has lived in the 3D space. So bringing that experience, that combat, that engaging, fluid movement into a 2D space took a lot of work and planning, but MegaCat brought that plan to us from the get-go.
One of the considerations that we had when translating a 3D action series into 2D was how the combat would flow smoothly, because you're taking something from a 3D plane and then limiting it to just 2D, like two planes. Some of the animations are taken directly from legacy God of War games, and we have developed a special tool to essentially take the animations from those and then convert them to 2D sprite sheets. We send it off to our pixel team to essentially draw over with pixels to create those animations.
Players will definitely see some of the old classics like Wraiths, Minotaurs, Gorgons.
If you've ever seen any of these creatures from the legacy God of War games, you'll get to see them in this new, reimagined way.
We wanted to bring in a lot of new enemies to the game too, but still kind of keep things to that classic Greek feel to it all. So one of my personal favorites we brought in was the Lampides enemy. It's a three-bodied woman that's kind of floating on the spiral thing that shoots out fire at the player.
The God of War franchise has always been known for its larger-than-life boss battles against Greek monsters from myth and lore, and we've been able to create some lost legends that people may not be familiar with and bring them to life in ways that pixel art's never been done before. The most important things to keep from God of War for this game has been making sure that Kratos is fun to play, that Kratos feels cool to move around and has great visuals accompanying with each attack that hits hard, hits fast, and is fun.
Kratos' base kit in Sons of Sparta is all about his Spartan training. It's all about the Spartan weapons, the spear and shield, and how he uses those in combat.
Throughout the game, though, you begin to start attaching things to your spear and start attaching things to your shield. Then you start to discover that there's these magical elements.
Animation is very important to having satisfying combat. I think really selling the blow of an axe, seeing that spear go through the enemy, the feeling of the combat, and really feeling like Kratos.
The system that I love the most about the game is definitely the sub-weapon system and how it is tied to the gods and how it's incorporated into the combat system is very much my favorite thing.
Through each Olympian gift, not only are you unlocking a range of abilities augmented by the gift from the respective Olympian god, but you're also using it to your advantage to bolster your strength to defeat these monsters in a just absolutely stunning way.
Between all these old enemies and these new enemies and these themes of the game of, this coming of age, we have a wide variety of things for you to fight and kill and challenge you.
Don't be afraid to use all of your weapons to just mess with the world. There's a lot of interactable things. If you think something looks suspicious, just give it a shot. It might be something interesting. Expect a lot of hidden boss fights that you might not think to look for.
Sons of Sparta has it all for you. We have everything you'd expect as far as exploration and combat, but now it's attached to this unbelievable IP and this story element. If you're new to the God of War series, this is the prequel. This is where it all starts, so it's the perfect entry point.
Everything you love about the God of War experience is here in this game. That's a lot to do with MegaCat taking all of those main points to heart. Is there incredible combat? Yes. Is the narrative strong throughout and makes you feel something? Yes. And finally, is the world around you one that you can get lost in? Yes. It is a God of War game through and through, and one you are going to love.
PlayStation